Hey guys, welcome to Hello Dysfunction.
Episode 900.
Episode 229.
Look at our charcuterie board.
That is not a charcuterie board.
I ate the cheese off it already.
There's a crumb. There's a cheese crumb, a corner left.
I came in with some grapes and some sliced cheese. And I was like, it's a charcuterie board.
No.
I'm Crystal, by the way.
Oh, I'm Fria.
I'm sure you guys know that.
Hello. I don't feel good. I feel like vertigo all of a sudden.
Yeah,
while we were
dizzy.
sitting here, I got dizzy.
That's not a good feeling.
Like, cut it out.
I'm not going to be eating the whole episode. Just let me have this grape real fast, guys, okay?
Chill out.
Don't write no complaints. Let me just eat it fast. It's been a long fucking 3 days. Very. Oh, man.
Before you even start, like, do you think you're getting someone's karma?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Because your life is, it's like not even funny anymore. It's like concerning.
No, I feel like somebody is like holding little puppet strings going, let's see if she collapses now.
Yeah,
let's see if she folds now.
Let's see how much she could take before we break her.
Let's see if she drives off the bridge today. No,
for real.
It's definitely a wild fucking ride. And I just wonder, like, is anyone's else life similar? You like that? Similar
see,
to this.
You can talk right when you want to.
It doesn't feel good on the tongue. But is anyone else's life similar?
No. Even the most chaotic people I know, like even like my dad and like the most chaotic of people that I know don't have consecutive incidents as often as you, and like to the level that yours be.
It is wild.
It's like, what the fuck?
There's things I didn't even tell you yet.
I bet. And I told you, I was like, I'm gonna pull away. Like, never mind, guys. We don't have that much.
No, we don't have anything in common anymore.
We don't have that much in common actually at all.
Because we were talking about it yesterday, and I was like, well, you'll hear in a minute, but I was mentioning some characters, and I'm like, how am I even associated? How do I even know people like this? Know about them?
Directly connected to...
the fuck?
Yeah, like some of the worst people.
Jesus Christ.
Like mid-conversation, we like had to stop and die laughing. Like, wow.
I couldn't breathe. My stomach hurt so bad from laughing. You know, it makes great content, right? It makes like great
we
stuff
always
for the
got
show.
Shit to talk about, yeah.
But like for real life, you know, it's like, oh, come the fuck on, man. Just come on.
No, for real.
Bullshit.
Oh God.
I guess I'll fucking dig in.
No one is as connected in everything as you. Like even your brothers are not as you know what I mean, affected by all these characters, and you know. No, it's just you.
Yeah. I definitely had to have been like a child murderer or something in past life.
Something, or you're getting somebody else's karma, like bad shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking enough.
Or somebody's building a superhuman experiment.
And they got to make it durable. Like to withstand everything. Able to withstand all fuckery.
Dude. So, I'm at work Saturday. And I'm giving all the details. I'm at work Saturday. It's like 1, maybe 12:31. Carolyn always texts me, right? Mm-hmm. So when I see I have a missed call from her, I am like, I have to call her back. It's something.
A water broke again.
Something,
or something.
Dude. Yeah. A car crashed through the trailer. Something. Let me knock on wood, because that might be
Don't
fucking
even
next.
play them games. Yeah.
So I call her back. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And I'm standing in front of my client. And she goes, I can hear like shakiness in her voice. Sorry, I had to swallow. I hear shakiness in her voice, and she goes, hey, could you come help me? I think Graham might be dead. He's blue. And I said, what? Dead? I'm coming right over. And my client goes, go, just go, right?
God.
So normally it's like, I don't know, 7-minute drive over there. I'm there in 3 minutes flat. As I'm driving over there, I'm on hold with 911. Mind you, I was on hold with 911 for 5 minutes. 5.
Before you even got connected?
Yes.
At all?
Yep, it says, all operators are busy. Please don't hang up.
No, I don't like when that happens.
I would have been raped and murdered had that been going on.
I really don't like when that happens. It makes me feel very purge-ish. Like you're on your own.
Yep.
You better know how to fight for your life.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I get there. I pull up. I hit the steps of the trailer. I get to the porch. I know immediately he's dead. I can smell it. I walk in the trailer. He's very much dead. I open the bedroom door. I go, what the fuck, Carolyn? He been dead for like 3 days, bitch. We're all going to jail now. So I shut the door. 911 comes on. I'm like, hey, for lack of a better term, I just said uncle. I said, I think my uncle's dead.
You love him on the low.
So much.
You've been calling him your uncle.
Best friends.
Funny how that comes out now.
We look just alike. I didn't want to be like, my aunt's dead husband's brother is dead. You know?
I would have been like, this tweaker that's been staying with my auntie is dead in the room.
I already felt like we needed to be on our best behavior just because it was very apparent he had been dead for days. It wasn't
no one called. Yeah.
And nobody called. So
which,
it looks
which
like we're
could be kind of suspect.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I say,
I love my uncle so much. I think he's dead. Fuck, guys. Can you come over? You start fake crying.
So as I fucking, I had called Will called Rich. I called my mom, let her know what was going on. I texted you, Mark. So it's just me and Carolyn there for a minute.
Oh my God. Please, can we stop for a second so you can describe what she was doing to him? Or do you want that to come later?
Yeah, no, let me give all the details. So when I first walk in the house, she's sitting in the recliner in the living room, and you guys know what barbecue tongs are, right? The big, long, extra big wooden tongs with metal on them. She pulls them out her fucking purse, which is hooked up to her walker like a satchel. A disabled walking bag. And she pulls them out and goes, here. And I said, what the fuck do I need those for? And she goes, well, if you want to poke him. No, I don't want to poke him, bitch.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
No. I open the door. Let me describe to you. Graham's a bigger dude, was a bigger dude. He is bloated twice the size of what he is in real life. His face is like greenish, purplish, yellowish. Very, very swollen. Full decomp. There's blood coming out the nose, trickling up. Trigger warning if anyone don't like this. Blood trickling down his nose because he was laying flat on his back, so it kind of migrated up toward his eye a little bit. He died in his sleep, by the way. The best part, you guys, is the motherfucker died with no pants on. Yet another old white wiener I had to see.
We haven't figured out what it is with her and walking in on older white men.
Only wearing a shirt.
Winnie the Pooh.
It's the Winnie the Pooh dick curse.
It's her client. It's
my dad.
Her dad. It's this guy.
Graham. Don't nobody else try that shit. Nobody. Put some fucking pants on.
Just in case something happens. Keep your fucking pants on.
And because the body is in full decomp and it's super swollen, your genitalia swells as well. You know, the body fills with gases as it's decomposing, and
it leaks.
I'm talking like grapefruit size, black, purple fucking balls. Moment of silence.
Me thinking about the smell and like the room, and so when it hitting you when you open the door, and then it
was so bad.
Of course, like when I talked to her, I was dealing with my own nightmare, not as bad as hers. But like I missed her call. So then like I text her or whatever, and then she called me, and then like I don't know how it went.
The sheriffs were showing up.
Yeah. So it was pretty quick, but one of the first things she said was, yes, I got you video and photos. And I'm like, I don't think I can look.
It's very so, you know, I spent a lot of time in the morgue morticia group and looking at dead bodies, and like
we grew up with Faces of Death.
Yeah, and Rotten.com.
And yeah.
It's very weird. And even though Graham wasn't my favorite person, right?
I never met him. I never even saw him before. So it's not like I felt anything for him either.
Right. Because I knew him in life, it's very weird. And I think if he wasn't in a state of decomp so severely, it wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah, probably
it would have just
not.
been fuck, Graham's dead.
Because mind you, this is right down the street from my house. Everyone, even I, would expect to drive right over.
You're like,
you're gonna be kicking it with this body for a minute. Yeah, I want to see it like that. No, I was so grossed out. I was also nauseous when I talked to you from chemical fumes. But I was so grossed out, and just like from the way you quickly described shit, I was like, nope. To this day, I still haven't seen it.
She hasn't seen him, and I have video, photos, close-ups of balls. Not like that, but you know, just in case.
I'm like, I can't. I feel gross. Like it makes me like just this description of the smell, and then. You'll get to the rest. So Carolyn was pinching and prodding him with these barbecue tongs, and then put them in her motherfucking purse.
She was picking up his wiener.
So there's probably
dead wiener juice on him.
Like dead skin cells, like really dead ones in her purse.
Today when crime scene cleanup was there, she yells from the window. She smashes her face up against, mind you, the crime scene people are standing with me and Will outside the kitchen door, and Carolyn presses her face against this screen with hell of claw cat marks on it. I mean, it just great, right? Presses her face against it and is asking us if we want a cup of coffee, and Will goes,
"Oh,
nobody wants shit from inside your fucking house."
Wow. No, for real though. But damn.
No, nobody wants dead juice, dead air juice on anything.
No, because there is like...
It gets better.
Yeah, it's in the air.
Oh, it's really thick. It's bad. And if you've never smelled a decomposing a body in like full decomp, it's fucking horrid. You'll never ever forget that smell.
And all the true crime stuff, just over the years, what sticks out the most to me is detectives and shit saying like they'll go home and not be able to get that smell out of their nose like for days. Like it's in their nose.
The sheriff,
once they smell it, it's so
the sheriff,
putrid.
Yeah, I asked the sheriff that was there. He goes, I said, can you ever really get this smell out? And he was like, to be honest, no. He was like, you can get a lot of it out, but it never fully goes away. You kind of get used to it.
About the cleaned up? Or
yeah. And then he said when they go home after being on like a dead body scene, he was like, you know, we strip in the garage and throw our clothes immediately in the wash. He's like, it just hangs on you. It's bad.
That's gross. That's really fucking gross.
So the sheriff show up. At one point, there's like 8 of them there. You know, they have to kind of investigate, right? Will and Lisette show up. Richard shows up. I look up. Here comes cop friend driving in, smiling all dirty out the window.
To know that he came.
Same, because already we're looking suspect. We've had a dead body in the bedroom for a few days and no one fucking knew, right?
Yeah.
And then we are who we are and we talk how we talk. Like we're making horrible jokes.
Also
and shit.
The room, like the lifestyle of this person.
Yeah, I'm like
it could be questionable.
This is making us look better. We have friends in law enforcement, you know what I mean? Like, And he was great. He actually fucking hung out there for like 3 hours.
That's cool.
It was. So while the sheriffs are doing their investigation and shit, we're on the porch. Before anyone got there, it's me and Carolyn, and she's on the porch. There's like 6 sheriffs at this point going in and out, right? Mm-hmm. There's 3 fire trucks. Like there's hella first responders. Mm-hmm. Carolyn's on the porch with me, and she goes, you know, I'm thinking, you know, he wanted to go. He probably killed himself. I'm thinking he killed him. I know he killed himself. And I said, well, did he tell you that? And she goes, no, that's just what I'm thinking. And I said, bitch, you're really going to fucking jail. Shut the fuck. Stop talking.
Oh my God.
Stop fucking talking. We can't look worse.
And saying what you know happened.
No,
Stop.
for real. Shut your mouth. So everyone else shows up. We're all hanging on the porch, making inappropriate jokes. At one point, Will tells Carolyn, you're going to jail for murder. They're thinking it's murder, and you're gonna have to go with them to the fucking police station. And Carolyn starts crying hysterically, like you know, like hyperventilating. Yes. And I had to tell Will, stop.
Now like, you guys are going to jail for fucking abuse. Yeah,
for real. So I'm like, stop, for real.
It's not the time
at all. So Richard's wife shows up. She's all interested in the body like I am and shit. Like she's in there. Mind you, when all these sheriffs are going in and out doing their investigation, it smells absolutely terrible in there. Let me tell y'all what Carolyn is doing. Carolyn is sitting in the living room in her recliner. Carolyn is eating a shrimp salad. She has Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Islands in the Stream blasting. And has Golden Girls on the TV, and is just happy.
It's a regular day.
She is built different. That bitch is a cockroach. Like, there's nothing that can stop her.
She's unfazed.
Who could fucking eat in there? And a shrimp salad?
Shrimp salad, and like,
and now it has death air all over it. And she ate it all. She got her song on, singing Kenny Rogers hella loud.
She's like, can y'all fucking get on with it?
I'm like, she's really going to fucking jail. She's way too happy with that motherfucker dead in there, bitch. She's going down.
Way too casual about this whole situation.
But you know, I explained to the sheriffs the deal, the main one. I said, you know, he kind of was parasite, you know.
Yeah.
I explained that, you know, he kind of weaseled his way in. Like, he
wasn't a super nice guy.
Yeah, and I explained, you know, he had a long history of drug use. He still did drugs. It wasn't uncommon for him to lock himself in that room for 2 and 3 days at a time.
Yeah.
So not seeing him for 2 days wasn't like a red flag.
And people aren't sad. Like, he was not.
That's what I told him.
Guy. That's why no one's crying. Like,
that's exactly
jokes
what
are
I
being
said.
Cracked right now. Like, didn't he call you a fucking bitch or something before, and your brothers were gonna beat his ass?
When we were cleaning out Carolyn's house right after Bob died, him and I got into it, and then he tried to get smart with my mom and the boys. I had to stop them from fighting him. But Graham and I have got into it probably like 6 different times.
Yeah. He was not a charming guy.
Something weird is, last Monday I took him to get a car battery. And we were having a conversation. He was pleasant, and I believe it's because he was getting a battery for his car or had some shit, you know, either one. But we were talking about how everybody that him, my dad, my uncles grew up with that tweaked, like that did crank, they've all died of some type of heart attack, heart failure, something like that. And he goes, and here I am with all my health problems and I'm still kicking. Death just keeps missing me.
And I forgot. And we talked about it. He was in the hospital, remember? Like, left a note and like was like in the hospital somewhere for a couple days.
I had to look that up for the sheriffs and send them that text.
He left a note or whatever, right? That he thought he was in heart failure.
5th. Yeah. August 5th. So that looked good for us.
Supporting documentation.
Yeah, definitely. So the main sheriff, he was great. He went above and beyond. Because I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Like,
Yeah.
they don't. Normally what happens is if they deem something is suspect and they need to investigate, they will call the coroner out to get the body so they can investigate, do an autopsy. Mm-hmm. They didn't call a coroner out. They were like, they were able to look around the room
and see the lifestyle.
room.
Yeah.
God. So at that point, normally they would just leave and we would have to call a funeral home to get the body, blah, blah, blah. The sheriff called the funeral home for us. He stayed there till the body was picked up. The body didn't get picked up. Mind you, I got over there by like 1:15 when we found him. They didn't get the body till like 7:30.
Damn.
He stayed the whole fucking time. He helped the 2 funeral home dudes get the body out.
That was nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Really went above and beyond. Very grateful because I didn't want to do all that.
Yeah.
So that was a day. Then I'm like, fuck, I got to get crime scene cleanup out here immediately. It's so bad.
Are you going to describe, like, when he was removed? Something that people may not know could be left?
The juice?
Is he frothy?
It was like, pasty white discharge paste on the mattress.
Death paste.
And it was like, I have a photo of it, of course. There's like
We're trying to figure out a way.
death juice mark. And when they lifted the body, that's when the smell, like, oh my God, intensified by like 500. And then...
Did it drip?
I don't know. I wasn't in the room when they did it. There wasn't enough room. But when that body got lifted up, Jess, Rich's wife, was out on the porch vomiting over the side of the porch. It was that bad. It was really bad. She had tears pouring down her eyes.
God.
No, me and her were the only ones brave enough to enter the house. Will never went in.
No.
Lisette never went in. No one went in but me and Jess. And then as we're finally leaving. I'm finally heading home. I get a call. Do you remember, you know how I'm next of kin for my grandfather's cousin, my Uncle Frank, that's like 90 years old in the old folks home?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I get a call from them and they're like, hey, we just want to let you know that your Uncle Frank ate hand sanitizer.
This is not that same day. I would have just drove off the freeway.
All I did was just cry laughing, and I had the nurse started laughing because I was laughing so hard because I was like, this is a fucking absurd, bitch.
Like, how much can one person take?
Fuck, I'm dying laughing. She's like, he's fine. We just had to notify you.
We have to let you know
that he's over here drinking hand sanitizer.
Was he trying to get drunk?
I don't know. I don't even know how they knew. At that point, I was just like, okay. I didn't want to know anything else.
Caught him taking a swig.
Half the bottle's fucking gone.
He's squeezing it into his mouth.
It's dripping out.
And he got in trouble. They were like, who the fuck can we call?
Dude.
Oh my God.
Hold on really fast. Sorry. Never mind. Just kidding. Tricked you guys. No, hold on. So the next day I get up and I go to the trailer. And you guys know, I think I've spoke about Carolyn's best friend before is a woman named Charlene. Mm-hmm. Charlene with an S. She likes to tell you guys that. She's slow. Okay. Maybe not as slow as Care, education wise, right? Mm-hmm. But she's slow. She's the most annoying woman I've ever met in my entire life. And she knows she is and doubles down on it.
Turns it up on purpose.
I'm gonna move the mic away and I'm gonna tell y'all how she talks. Crystal, what are you doing? Get in here. Get in here. Oh, come on. And is like 25 million decibels louder than that. Intentional. Every time we see her, we hide from her. Me and the boys.
Yeah, I would just walk away. Like, I'm not even responding to that kind of tone.
She doesn't, she's just gross. and I'm not speaking bad.
they're not good people. Let's just start. Let's just, in case you guys missed the stories before.
This is the one that when Carolyn was with her ex-husband, this is Carolyn's best friend that fucked him and had a baby with him. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you also told stories about her spouse.
So Carolyn's best friend Charlene, her dude is a guy named John. John is the one that likes to dig in Carolyn's garbage can and steal, if Carolyn throws away old sponges, like dish sponges, he steals her sponges, her old moldy,
he got caught
mildew
with a wet spot on his jeans because he had a stolen moldy kitchen sponge that he dug out. Like, this is the jokes write themselves. Like, it was a wet spot in his pants because he stole it out the trash. Like, this is also the one, didn't Carolyn mention during her episode?
Yeah, he tried to make her touch his dick before, like a year ago.
He's tried to take advantage of her. He talks to her like shit.
I've had to cuss him out before.
They're bossy with her. They try to demand things of her.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. The good thing is Carolyn speaks up against them. She doesn't feel intimidated at all. But I've told her, don't fucking have him around. He's fucking gross. He's like 6'4", but he walks really hunched over.
He's a ghoul.
Like a dirty lurch, you know? He looks creepy. He just, And so the next day, after the dead body, I'm at the...
Thank God cleanup people came. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
That donated to
Thank you guys.
The cleanup. Because this one
so much
was more than prepared. She just wanted that mattress out. I understand the urgency. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's just not safe. We were worried about your safety.
Yeah.
And so, thank you everybody that contributed to
the fucking cleanup. You guys are so great. Thank you. So I'm there the next day. I'm doing some stuff in like the kitchen living room helping Carolyn, and she's trying to like, I can do it, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go outside. She thinks I left. I'm sitting in my car smoking. She was trying to like
rush you off.
Yeah.
To leave.
So I'm sitting in the car smoking. I look in my rear view and guess who's pulling up? Lurch and Charlene with an S. So I text Carolyn and I'm like, why the fuck is John here?
Yeah.
She texts me back, visit, one word. I text her back and I'm like, stop having them come over. He tried to get you to touch his dick. Do you want raped? And she just responded with the letter N and then bitch put me on do not disturb.
We were laughing on the phone because Carolyn gets very
sassy.
These are my friends. Like
you're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me and my friends.
Adult.
I can have my own friends and blah blah blah. Like gets very indignant and like about the Chinese Facebook bots.
Yep.
And she was like, these are my friends. Like doesn't like to be told shit.
Nope.
She's getting sassier with age.
She is.
We were on the phone and we're putting 2 and 2 together. Like, wow, like they weren't pulling up when your dad was there. You know what I'm saying?
My dad hated them.
They got one fucking word that she was home alone.
Graham died.
And they either wanted to come be gross and dig through his shit and see what they could steal out of there in their pockets. Or they wanted to get her alone. They were like, now's our chance to go over there.
For a gangbang.
And do a fucking gangbang.
Yep.
Have an orgy in the trailer.
In the death air.
They were like, oh, she's alone. Because they don't live close either.
No.
So you bitches planned a road trip the minute you found out she was by herself. And Carolyn's in there just cleaning up. And you could go home.
You can go home.
I'll do it. You could go home, Crystal.
I got so mad at her.
Yeah.
So fucking mad. She don't listen.
Put the phone on Do Not Disturb. That's the cold part. Like,
girl. She's something else. She really is something else. That man is not above stealing mildew sponges.
Yeah, so ain't no telling what else he had in mind. You know what I mean? Ugh. And so did they stay or you don't even know?
They visited, Carolyn said.
For how long?
A couple hours. Because when I went there the next day, early. So I go there Monday morning, early at like 9. Mm-hmm. they weren't there.
They already had their orgy and went home.
Right. They already stole
what
trinkets.
they could. He probably thought that mattress was still in there.
No,
like, we got to thinking all kind of shit because he's sick and he's gross.
He probably would sleep on it.
Yeah. He probably was like, I don't know. Who knows?
I'll post pictures of all the shit
When I saw the picture of him, I was just like, he's scary looking. He's big and scary looking.
He's hella tall.
Yeah.
And walks like hunched over.
He pulled up for disabled orgy in the death room. I'm convinced. Like, he was like, now's my time to really get
He's
freaky.
like, Carolyn, go put on your compression stockings because I'm fucking ready.
Think about it. You're creepy as fuck. You're like, this is my time to creepy shine. Like, what would be the better scenario? Like, there's dead body remnants and my slow wife, slow friend. Like, I'm gonna tell them to do whatever.
Because he might be a little slow, but he drives and shit. So he ain't like...
He's a little sharper than them two,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah.
So
And for evil.
For
Not
evil.
even... Yeah. He has like an advantage and abuses it.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of him. He knows.
Yeah.
I'm not even a fan of Charlene.
Yeah.
With an S.
Yeah.
Let me clarify that.
Right. Because, bitch, you ain't no real friend. You ain't never been no real friend. We don't trust you either.
No, you're gross. So, I pull up Monday morning. Will meets me there. Crime scene cleanup shows up. They start. Before they start, though, I go in Graham's room, and I had noticed there was a bunch of stamps, like, all over.
Like loose stamps?
Old stamps, yeah, from like the 40s. And I'm like, oh, let me grab the stamps. Maybe, I don't know, they might be worth something. So I look and there's like 20 envelopes of stamps all labeled. And he had told me before he had a big stamp collection. There's like Pakistan 1940s, fucking Canada, fucking 2000s, fucking, they're all like that. So I just grabbed those, a few of the loose ones, I put them in the envelope. Then I noticed, I have tweaker tendencies without the tweak. So I noticed a Ziploc bag with 4 pill bottles in it, right? I could very much tell there were no pills in it, though. It had like paper.
Marker labels.
Yeah.
Homemade labels taped with box tape, like around.
Yep.
With colorful marker labels.
And one said old pennies. One said, one said odd pennies.
The one I saw said something with a dollar sign.
Yeah.
A purple dollar sign.
That
and
meant those are
valuable.
worth money. Valuable pennies,
this
right?
one is valuable.
So, I'm like, let me take this bag and see what's in it. Tweakers be having cool shit sometimes. I'm like, let me take this bag and go through it. So I'm on live. Those magnets? They're like shiny, mirrored, rock-shaped magnets.
So what those are is like the glass beads that be at the bottom of like flower vases sometimes. They sell them in net bags at the dollar store.
Yeah, and they're like, it's like rock-shaped. My mom has a bunch of these on her fridge.
They're smooth, like iridescent pebbles. And they come in different colors.
Yes.
And yeah.
But this one's like a rock shape, and it's fucking, so I pull the first thing out of one of the pill bottles, and it's wrapped up, and I unwrap it, and it's this magnet, okay? And it says, I open the paper, and it says, rock magnet, possible meteor.
He put meteor in caps, parentheses, and underlined it. He was hella serious about the possibility of that being a meteor.
This is worth money.
Yeah. When I saw it underlined and shit, I was cracking up.
I fucking screamed when I opened it.
This is like a smooth. They sell them at like gas stations, maybe. Like, I've seen them like.
My mom has like 8 of them on her fridge.
The dollar store for
really
sure
good
has
magnets.
them. They're at the dollar store now.
And So I'm on live and I'm going through and everything is wrapped in a piece of lined paper. Every coin, any trinket in these fucking pill bottles.
Individually wrapped.
And they all...
like you had paper and a pen and this is what you were doing. Like...
So I get another one. I unwrap it. It's a penny. And it says something like 1972 copper penny. L missing in Liberty, worth, and then he would put it like $400 to $500. So I'm looking at it, mind you, I'm on live. There's very much an L in the
no
word
L
Liberty. I said, he was so fucking high, bitch. He was seeing shit. So all these things are just wrapped, and I was like, this is like tweaker fucking fortune cookies, right? And then a listener was like, tweaker advent calendar, and I was crying,
so
laughing.
Fucking funny. Just the 2 pictures you sent me, I was like, you have to post that on our page, like not on our story. Like I was crying laughing when I saw it, because I'm like, that's the most random.
Dude.
Like that's what you do when you tweak. Like you get all creative and kind of funny. Like what are you fucking doing?
And I mean,
and at each little one, it's like a little, you don't know what's in it. It's a little surprise wrapped in a strip.
It's better than a box
paper.
of Cracker Jacks.
It is, and it's so fucking funny. I was like, that's actually kind of cool to leave behind, I think,
right?
Because it's fucking funny.
It's so funny. A listener was like, thank you so much for the tweaker fortune cookies on live yesterday. It made my fucking day.
Yes.
And I was like, it was a good time.
Open each little strip of paper and there's like, you know,
dude, there was
whatever
one,
he was thinking at that moment.
Girl, there was one where it's like extra fucking wheat stock on extra fucking wheat palm on wheat stock, left side, fucking 1996 penny. Fuck no. He was just
high and seeing double.
Yes, it was fucking great.
Oh my god.
So I have him in the car. I'll fucking
you said there was like a button or something that he described all valuable in one, but it was like off a Nordstrom jacket.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like what are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
It said 4 I'll fucking post it. 4 highly valuable Chinese coins. They were like fucking buttons from a fucking Nordstrom jacket. I swear to God, like the square hole in the middle.
These are not valuable
Chinese coins.
Asian coins.
These are jacket buttons, bro. For sure.
Stop playing games. Like, was he leaving all this behind to get someone's hopes high?
Fucking with everybody, bitch.
Yes, like
I don't
trolling.
know.
He was trolling.
Had to be, because, like, come on. And then I'm looking at it thinking, this is fucking sad, dude. Like, everything he had left was literally scattered on the floor in the room, and it was fucking disgusting. Like...
Yeah, I want to know why his pants were off.
No, why didn't you even have underwear?
Yeah, I'm like, were you mid jack off and crashed out?
So Carolyn said she heard him snoring the last time. Like she heard him snoring. I don't know. Did you wake up and beat it? Stop sleeping like that. Why would you be sleeping?
What if there's a fire?
Let me tell you about this futon mattress. This is the one my dad had, and my dad was gross. My dad would like cough up on it, sweat.
Yeah, it was
fucking
filthy,
stunk, and it needed to be thrown out already.
And it had no sheet, right? This is like bare filth mattress. I said I would rather lay down my naked ass on the concrete in the driveway.
Yes,
lay my ass on and just sleep there than on a fucking dirty, already one dead man's mattress. Yep. Now you're just doubling it up. Raw ass on the fucking
raw dogging it.
Yes, on this mattress.
The only reason.
And then John wanted to get is that the big guy's name?
Lurch.
He wanted in too.
He wanted a fucking piece of it. He was like, this is still
convinced
salvageable.
We're about to have fun in there, you guys.
The only reason that mattress was even still in that room is because I haven't even went through that room yet. Like, well, it's my grandma's dresser full of shit. Yeah. There's nothing in there now. I had Crime Scene just take everything except the baseball card albums, you know, that were my Nona's. and her dresser. Like, everything gone. Because fuck, that's
I want
how
you
it
to
grows.
go and press your nose against the dresser when you get a chance next time, and tell me if you smell his body in the wood.
Bitch.
Just press it on there, and then tell me if there's a film on your nose when you wipe it.
Fuck you. So listen, before I got to the house Monday morning, Will got there first. Crime scene cleanup got there. I said, Will, before they go start on the room, go get me a picture of the mattress. I wanted the dead body juice, right? Photo. And he was like, fuck you, have Carolyn do it. And I was like, Carolyn can't take a fucking still photo to save her life. Yeah, everything's blurry. Every photo she takes is fucking blurry. Yeah. I don't get it. And I'm like, no, she can't take a photo. And he goes, I want you to know how much I seriously fucking hate you. So he sends me a photo.
Oh, God.
He sends me a fucking photo.
Was that his first time going in the room?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he didn't want to go in there.
Yeah. So he saw the film.
So he sends
the paste, the dead body paste.
The paste was only at the crotch area, the butthole area too.
Oh, and you know bodies leak, so that was probably foam coming out. Foam. It was coming out of those areas.
Yeah.
Ew, I didn't realize it was only in the butt area.
Yeah, gross. So
that makes me want to gag.
After Will sends the photo, I respond with, I'll give you $100 if you take a selfie sniffing the mattress. Like, he just stopped responding to me.
Like, don't say anything else to me. Now you're just playing games.
Hella games. Carolyn probably would have done it.
Carolyn didn't want to leave.
That bitch is built Ford tough.
She's like, you guys need to fucking grow up. I'm about to eat dinner.
She kept saying Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to the crime scene people Monday. She kept going, it's not that bad, guys. That was like her motto. The whole it's not that bad, guys.
That's what I'm saying. She's not tripping. She was not trying
Obviously,
to go stay at your
house. She lived with the dead body for 2 days and didn't even fucking know.
Yeah. She was like, I'm not leaving my fucking house because you guys want to be pussy.
Yeah, I tried to get her to come home with us Saturday night.
No, absolutely not.
She was like, no.
And I have company coming over tomorrow.
So we can dig through the dead man's items.
No, I'm not fucking leaving. You guys are being really dramatic and you could just fucking leave.
I'm going to go sleep on the mattress.
I had a shrimp salad. I might want a little sandwich. And then
Kenny Rogers goes good with fucking death stench.
What the fuck? She don't care.
She's a cockroach.
She does not care.
That bitch is built Ford tough, man. So Monday, crime scene yesterday, they clean up.
They came back, right?
They left. I go back. I go in the house and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. We did not pay almost $1,000 for this.
Yeah,
there's
they had
like
to come back.
Padding pieces all over the floor. They lazily had cut around the dresser, like didn't even lift it to get the carpet and padding out.
Yeah,
there was like trash, like debris everywhere. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is not cleanup. I look in the corner of the room.
Like, it's one room. I think you guys could have just, in one sweep, just took all that shit.
I look in the corner of the room. There's a huge hole through the subfloor. You can see the bottom.
The ground?
To the ground, bitch.
Like an animal could come in?
Absolutely. I'm like, what the fuck? Either you pulled the carpet up and there was a hole and you didn't mention it. Yeah. Or y'all fell through the floor and still didn't mention it. Why wouldn't you mention, hey, did you know there's a big fucking hole?
Yeah, like raccoons could come in here now.
So when I finally got a hold of the dude yesterday afternoon, the owner, he was hell of apologetic. He was like, we will be there first thing in the morning to make it right. I'm so sorry. And they did. They were there first thing in the morning.
That's good.
They fucking made it right. They actually ended up hauling extra junk that we had. So I have nothing but good things to say about them. Mm-hmm. It turns out one of the workers did fall through the floor and didn't say anything. Really? Yeah. And it was because the bathroom is right next to this room. Apparently a pipe was leaking. Made the floor weak. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck. So today I've been watching videos. So, I didn't even get the greatest part. Then yesterday, after leaving the trailer, I get to my client's house. I show up there. There's a fucking ambulance out front. He's on his way to the hospital. He has a severe bladder infection. And
it's never fucking ending. Never.
And that actually is who was blowing up my phone just now. Because he's like, I'm home now. Great.
Sir.
I'm busy. I told you, right. God damn it. I was going to be busy till 7. Then Graham's brother, the one in Texas,
who, I thought could cover everything. Like, I was thinking he was still like this real estate tycoon that had it, you know. He ain't been taking care of his brother.
Apparently he got divorced. He's now retired, lives on a fixed income. He don't have no money. I'm thinking, wow, bitch. Wow. He was texting me.
Did he offer to help with any of the cleanup or anything?
No. I asked. He don't have no money. He was asking me, do I know of any foundations or services that will pay for your loved one to be cremated?
Because he can't do it.
Mm-hmm. I said nope, and I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't. So he did say, I said, because the sheriff had told me, since Dave is next of kin, you need to give him the opportunity to get any of this stuff out.
Any of these valuables.
I called him. Dave was like, I don't want none of it. He said, you can keep Graham's car. I don't want none of it. Mm-hmm. So he said, sell the car and get some money for the crime scene cleanup. And I'm thinking,
Thanks for giving me one more thing to add to my list, because I really want to handle that.
Right.
Thank you. And the headache of paperwork transferring anything.
Mind you, the car ain't been...
You can't do
the
that.
Tags on the car. No. The tags on the car from 2018.
What you would have to do, like, I used to be a notary. Like, you'll have to get some type of death certificate, or if it's in his name, before you can transfer any kind of title.
I talked to Cop Friend today. He gave me a few around the bush options.
Okay.
But each one of them still involves
a death certificate.
Not a death certificate, but it's not simple.
Yeah, it's another headache.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
good times.
Yep. Now, today, I was watching videos of... Because I watched fucking 3 different contractors replace different parts of the subfloor in there.
Multiple times,
and it's mobile home flooring. It's not like...
fancy.
Fuck no. It's particle board or plywood.
Yeah.
So I was watching videos and I'm like, I can do that shit myself. I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to take a few days off work and I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
Because my mom is... she's ready to fucking sell the place. She's like, I'm fucking over it. And I'm like, no, I don't want Carolyn living with me yet. She ain't about to have Charlene with an S and Dirty Lurch fucking coming to my house for their death sex. Bitch, no. You do your death orgy at the fucking mobile home.
Right. And you get it all out your system there.
Listen to this. It's crazy. So the manager at the mobile home, she's younger. She's probably early 30s. She comes out and she's talking to me today, and I have on a Hello Dysfunction hoodie, and she goes, I love your sweatshirt. And I was like, thanks, it's my podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And a few minutes go by and she goes, wait, you meant like that's your podcast? And I was like, yeah. She goes, I thought you meant like, yeah, that's my podcast too. I was like, no, the blonde is me. This is my best friend. And she goes, I fucking love that podcast.
You're a goddamn liar.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Small. And I'm thinking, girl, how'd you not put 2 and 2 together that crazy Carolyn is the one across the street?
Yes. Oh my God.
Small fucking world.
That's shocking.
She was great, though.
That's really shocking.
Right? I was like, oh my God, you listen. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that part was pretty cool.
Let us come swim.
No, for sure.
Girl, let us come swim in the pool.
She definitely would. So,
oh my
guys,
God.
49 minutes later, that's my story.
Yeah, I'm like trying to make sure, because I had some notes about it too. I'm just making sure we covered all the shit that I was like screaming, laughing about.
For the rest of the show, you guys will now watch me sleep in this chair.
Just take a nap. I'll talk about some things. It was really just the barbecue tongs, William making her cry, all these Winnie the Pooh white men. Like,
I just can't believe I'm so sick of seeing dicks, and I mean that 100%, including the fucking black man at the park that pulled his out to jack off in front of me. Remember that? Fuck him too.
Yeah, all these unwelcome dicks.
I'm
revealing themselves to you.
If I never see a penis the rest of my life,
You'll be fine.
Fine. So fine.
Yeah, that's fucking craziness. But God, I'm glad now. Hopefully things are calm. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think, I mean, we were talking, and I think, you, like you said, you got to find Carolyn a roommate.
100%. She's not sane enough to be on her own. And I don't mean a roommate to watch over her.
No.
But when somebody else is around, Carolyn behaves better.
She behaves better, and then, like...
Especially if it's not a family member.
Yeah.
You know? She's not going to be so quick to tell them, fuck you.
And be sassy. Right. And then, you know, it's just like she's kind of oblivious now. Like, how do you not know you have a dead body in there for a few days? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you shouldn't be alone.
Saying. I said, Carolyn, what the fuck? And she was like, I fucking checked on him fucking Thursday.
Girl.
I'm like, it's Saturday afternoon, bitch.
Yeah, that's just, you know, and it's not her fault, but it's like, you know, it's just better if somebody else is there.
Smell it seeping. I smelled it as soon as I hit the porch.
Yeah, her not being alone will be better.
For sure.
I was posting on my story, and I was trying to complain the other day, and I was like, shit, after hearing Crystal's story that I'm sure she will share with all of you on live, I feel bad complaining about anything, but I was dealing with my own just gross nightmare. Like, you know, the kids' bathroom has been, I've been calling it Chevron bathroom for like fucking years, right? And I'm like, I tell them to clean it, and so they'll like bag up garbage, throw the garbage out, like take towels and shit out, but they're not scrubbing anything. They're not cleaning anything. I wish I would have took before pictures, but honestly, it was so embarrassing that I'm kind of just glad I didn't. But I got a wild... You
finally got fed up?
Girl, I got a wild hair up my ass, and I was just like, enough is enough. So I started watching, like, I was searching extreme bathroom cleanup on TikTok. And I was doing Clean Talk is like an area of TikTok where housekeepers and extreme cleanup crews, like, they share all the products they use, and they share just like tips and tricks and all this shit for extreme cleanups of hoarders and old people and mentally ill people, just people, you know, that aren't fucking cleaning shit for like a long, like level 8 to 10
which cleanup. That bathroom is not a level 10.
No,
bitch.
it was like a 6 or a 7. But it's just like shit I don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I was like searching, doing all this fucking research the day before, and I made a list, and I went to Home Depot, and I got all these fucking industrial cleaning products and shit, and like all the greatest of the great that they recommend. And I just got to it, and I was doing it in phases. I wasn't using bleach because, you know, it's a fiberglass shower, and so you're not supposed to.
I hate bleach. I will not fucking use bleach.
So I wasn't.
The smell makes me sick.
But fumes anyway, like there's not good ventilation in there.
And you got to be careful what products you use in conjunction with each other.
Exactly. That's why I made sure I did research.
Myself before, bitch.
Well, I almost fainted like multiple times, and so I kid you not.
Were you using something with ammonia in it?
No,
because that's what almost killed me.
But the shit I was using was strong shit, you know, like I just wish I could have had an open window.
Yeah.
But
there's no window in that bathroom.
No, it's just vents, and it's like, that's not enough. So it took me 3 days. I finished yesterday, finally. It took me 3 days. I did it in phases, and I kept almost passing out. I kid you not. The first day...
That's bad. I know Bunny, you cussed them the fuck out, dude.
He ain't been home. He ain't been, you know...
Poor Bunny got the brunt of it, huh?
I didn't really go bad on her because, like, she helped... You know, she cleans up more than he does.
Right.
And so, you know, and whatever. I don't expect her to be scrubbing that shit because she takes baths in my bathroom.
Yeah.
And cleans up after herself. She don't even use that shower. He does. So, like, a lot of the nasty shit is mostly on him. So I'm saving it a lot for him.
I'm telling you, boys are gross.
Disgusting. Oh, just disgusting. And like I have so many cleaning products and shit there. And it's like, you're just not using any of it. You don't give a fuck. You just don't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was cleaning in phases. That first day that I started, though, it was just me and Peas because Bunny was here. And I kept almost passing out, and I had to keep like leaving and like going to lay down for a little while and turn the fan on. Yeah, it was bad. And I was thinking I probably need to like chill for the day, because if I pass out, like Peas can't call the police or nothing.
Right.
So,
you're fucked.
Yeah, no, it's that serious. So whatever, I was knocking that shit out in phases. And then the other night, me and
What'd
Bunny,
you do, like the shower and then like
I did the shower first. Yeah, the shower was just like a nightmare, because like soap scum on the fucking glass sliding doors and shit, just bullshit. Fuckers. Yeah, so I just did it in phases, and you're supposed to do, I think, the nastiest thing. I don't know if it's first or last. I don't know. I did the shower first, I did the sink and everything, and then I just was like spraying the toilet down with shit and letting it sit for like 2 days, and then I finally hit that, and then I mopped the floor last.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I was scrubbing down the walls. I scrubbed some paint off the fucking walls. Like I was going in, and then me and Bunny went shopping. Not yesterday, the night before, and we got all brand new rugs and towels and decoration shit and like just nice shit.
And you're like, you piss off the balcony stinkers.
Yeah,
you don't even use it. Or just
like, you know, because you're in and out anyway. Like you don't even stay here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't come here and leave a fucking mess when you do come here. That's
You remember my grandpa was well, I used to think he was crazy, but as an adult now, he wasn't. After we took a shower, you know, we had glass shower doors. He would make us take a towel, and we had to wipe the shower
Honestly,
down.
You have to prevent mold and all kind of shit. A thing,
water spots.
Yes.
All that.
Yes. And it's the psychotic fucking shit that my grandparents got on me about taking a bath and making sure I fucking clean the tub and like
wipe the floors.
Lay the towel that you step on the side of the tub so it'll dry. Don't leave it on the motherfucking floor wet. Like
hang it over.
Yeah, all this anal shit was like really, you know, it taught me well, like how to keep my fucking bathroom clean.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to instill that in them, just so they know. I'm gonna get on her, just clean it. You know, you have to clean it weekly now. All rugs and shit, everything washed every week. So
now that it's super clean, it'll be easy to upkeep.
And black mold is forming in that bathroom again on the ceiling, and I've already had them come out and fix it once, so I'm gonna request that again. I put in an order today to have maintenance come take care of that, because I'm not even dealing with that. You're not supposed to do that yourself.
No.
That, and one cool thing that I learned, there was hella, like, you know how sometimes mold in a shower will turn pink? Mm-hmm. So I had that around, like, it's a fiberglass shower and there's seats in it, and there's like, it was some forming along the grooves of the seats and along the track of where the doors slide and shit.
That happens around the drain in the back bathroom. That will happen.
So what I learned was hydrogen peroxide will kill and clean mold immediately. So all I did was squirt it on there, and it immediately disappeared. And so then I went in with cleaner, you know, and scrubbed and cleaned it, but at least you know you're like killing it first.
Yeah.
So I just sprayed. I have those big bottles of peroxide just anyway, and I was just spraying everywhere in the fucking bathroom just to like kill a bunch of shit first and then go in with other products, you know. But it worked immediately, and I was like, wow, I wish I knew that like a long time ago.
That's a good thing to know.
But I mean, just God, I had so many tools, and
you were giving yourself a fucking chemical migraine and shit.
And I was just like passing, like ready to pass out. It was so much. It was annoying as fuck. I'm never doing it again, ever.
God.
So they better fucking appreciate it and act like and just maintain it now, you know, because y'all was never gonna do that.
Or you're getting a tent in the backyard.
Yeah, like I was gonna pay someone to come do a deep clean, but then I was just like, let me just use that money to buy all the shit I would need, and let me just fucking do it, because like I know I also want it done to my standard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I have other people's help, I feel like they don't do it the way I would. So whatever. Probably the same with you.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'm like, done.
Excuse me, can you please do that again?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Or I'll notice areas, the top of the mirrors or the top of the cabinets and shit. Like I want you to hit everything. Like I want that whole room soaking wet.
Yeah.
And like wipe down, and you know what I mean? Like really clean, leave nothing untouched.
The bathroom is the one room that you can literally spray ceiling to floor and drench it to clean it.
Yes, exactly.
So I like that.
And that's what I did. I just was like, I should have had on a hazmat suit and just spray. I wish I had a sprayer, you know, like with those big gallon jugs, and you just I wish I had that. Yeah. But I got it done. Whatever. I'm happy I finally got it done. God damn. Never again though.
I feel you though.
What else? Besides me almost dying. Oh, okay. So I have a new, I don't know if it's a biohack. I think it is, but a new obsession. I'm hot. And it should be arriving today. It should arrive at my house within the next hour, actually. I invested in a rebounder. Do you know what rebounding is? Rebounding exercise?
What?
So it's a trampoline. But it's one of those adult size, like 48-inch trampolines. You can get it with springs, but the best ones have bungee cords. So I did all this fucking obsessive research, like I do, deep dive.
It's going to sit there.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. So, like NASA has fucking did a study on it and everything. It's basically the best, like, low impact exercise you could fucking do in the house. It's excellent for like lymphatic drainage, because you know your body needs movement, and like when you're not moving, when you're inactive the way I am, I don't fucking go anywhere. If I do, I'm out of breath and shit. I'm at home all the time. Your lymph doesn't have a pump, so like those toxins are just kind of sitting in your body and shit.
Are you gonna go like
so
this?
Like maybe I'm gonna be twisting side to side when I jump and stuff.
Does it have the handle?
No, I didn't get the one with the handle, but I could add it. Like you would always get it later. But I did all this research. I went all on TikTok. I was watching these videos and shit. And what made it get my attention in the first place is that there's this like influencer. She does makeup and shit, and I follow her on Instagram. She kind of disappeared for a minute, and I want to say it was like a year or something, and she was a little heavier. She's taller. She's like 5'8" or something, but she was a little heavier. All of a sudden she resurfaced, and she was like fit and toned and great looking, and like all like looked like a whole new person, like this great in shape person. And she was like, I'm gonna release videos about it, but I'm back, I'm feeling better than ever, and I'm just gonna say, like, I stopped eating so much processed food, and the only thing I've been doing is rebound exercise. But I'll share with you guys the details.
I'm telling you, so what you eat is like 80%.
Yeah.
For 100%.
So I fucking, and she was like in the comments telling somebody like I did not do any other workouts or anything crazy other than just this. And she like, you know, just mentioned what kind of, you know, the rebounder jumping or whatever. And so I go online on TikTok and I'm just searching, and I'm finding like it's starting to get like more popular lately, and a lot more people are doing it. But like for people that have like achy joints, or like me, I have bad knees. I've always had really bad knees. They both dislocated in my life and shit. I can't run. I also am hella busty on top. Running. I cannot run. But rebounding, if you do 10 to 15 minutes of rebounding, which is just like light, you know, like whatever, jumping on this shit per day, it's equivalent to a 40-minute run.
I hate running. It's not good for your knees.
It's not. And so this is like, hold on, I put some notes in here about it.
When I fucking initially, when I lost that 40 pounds all them years ago, I never did fucking running cardio. I did HIIT exercising, where you like do jumping jacks and then fucking burpees, and you'll with kettlebells, like, and just quick reps, light reps, just continuously, instead of fucking like, cardio.
Like get your heart going and then stop. Is that what it is?
Yeah. If you're
like short intervals, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Like I would have light weights and I would do kettlebell swings, and then I would take like 15 seconds to rest, and then I would do fucking 40 mountain climbers, then I'd take 15 seconds to rest, like shit like that, instead of, I hate fucking running.
So this basically it works your heart and everything without you getting out of breath, without you putting strain on your heart and lungs that normal cardio does. But the benefits, like, it's insane. It's like, it's almost like, it sounds like lies, but I had to go and like read into the NASA study and like little, you know, I was skimming through it, and just like the benefits that they fucking fucking talking about, because you're using gravity basically to use your body weight to train your body. Basically, it helps with digestion, and like if you're fucking constipated, you know, obviously, because you're getting your lymph moving, and like other exercise doesn't get your lymph system going the same way that this does.
Swimming's another one that's really good on your joints and shit.
Exactly. Low impact exercise. Yeah. And so this, it's like, it's so easy to do it, because like you only really need to do 15,
it watching TV.
Yes. Doing anything in home at your house. And you know, I don't want to go and be around people in a fucking gym and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just not comfortable with that. So I was like, this would actually be good for me to try. But, the benefits, just like it reduces cellulite, it builds hella muscle tone. Like if you see what this girl looked like before, she had cellulite, but like she was a very curvy like woman, but like she's hella toned and shit now, and this is all she's been doing. And like I even, when I was shopping the fucking you know, picking out a rebounder to buy, I came across her review on Amazon, and she posted like a little video that she didn't post on any of her social media, but just like, you know, giving her review. And I guess her mom's doctor, she has an older mother, and I guess her mom's doctor recommended it for her because it's so low impact on your body, but it like gives you these great results. And so she saw her mom's results and how she was feeling, and so she tried it.
She's like, I'm getting me a baby tramp.
Yes. And she's like a really young woman, and it's crazy. So it's good for digestive health, bloating, cellulite, promotes lymphatic drainage, it tones muscle, gives you a natural facelift. Just all this shit from the motion and the gravity of your body, and like whatever, you guys, I just encourage you guys to look into it. But I think what I'm gonna do is like vlog it or document it somehow, just so we can see. And it's not something that like I won't be comfortable doing, because I'm at fucking home, and I will definitely have no problem 15 to 20 minutes once or twice a day fucking jumping on this thing, you know. And I'm a constipated person, and like I am an inactive person. I do have cellulite. Like these are all things that I could
shot,
see.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So
what's it hurt?
I'm excited. And if I do 20 minutes a day, that's equivalent calorie burning wise and all that to a 1 hour run. So and like who can't jump for 15 to 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, I watch these videos on YouTube because there's all these trainers that specialize only in rebounding, and they tell you like how to do it. Like, and you start out only like 5 to 10 minutes at a time in the very beginning, because you can make yourself nauseous because you're activating your lymph system. And when you start getting shit like that, like when you get massages, you know, it speeds your blood flow. Have you ever been nauseous after a massage?
I don't get massages. I am too ticklish.
So I used to get like deep tissue massages sometimes, and it gets your blood flowing hella much, and I would be lightheaded and nauseous after, and they would be like, make sure you double, triple your water intake to try to like lessen that. But I also smoked cigarettes, and I smoked back, you know, after a massage one time, and puked all in the parking lot, and they were like, oh, I didn't realize you smoked. Like I would have fucking told you. So you don't want to shock your system too much. So you start out like 5-10 minutes at a time. You could do it twice a day. Like who can't do that? You know what I mean? Like, and you're not getting crazy out of breath, but you're like doing a great thing for your cells. And yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited for you to try it.
Yeah, I am. So I'll keep you guys posted and see.
I remember I used to do a kickboxing class, and I used to just fucking vomit after my kickboxing class every time.
Yeah, that seems intense. I'm not just, you know, able to do like shit that'll have me out of breath or like fucking getting my heart beating out of my chest. Like I won't do it. I know myself. I know I won't do it. I'll like weight train or something, but like I need to get my body moving, and that's going to help me with like headaches and constipation again, and like all these things, you know, that I have troubles with. I need to get moving around, and like if you don't move like your body enough, that's when problems start. And I don't want to start. I have achy joints sometimes, and like inflammation, it's really good for inflammation. Getting rid of all of that, because you're getting your cycle going, you know. And I'm excited to try it.
Oh good, I'm excited too.
Yeah,
go girl.
So, look at that stinker's calling me. I'm busy working after I fucking did that bathroom. I think I ruined my favorite restaurant. I ate it too much. I ate it too much.
You're played out now?
Yes. And the last, I knew it was happening because the last time me and the girls went, I didn't want to finish my roll, my Benicia roll, and it has salmon in it, and I started getting gross. Usually I'll kill the whole thing, and then like my hibachi vegetables I would take home and either eat later that night or like the next day. So I was working on my Benicia roll, and I got grossed out, and I started poking it out and like eating it without the salmon in it, and I was like, And I really loved going there, and it sucks because now I'm like, I think I fucking ruined it.
Now it's time for a new one. Hey, that one lasted a long time.
Being a greedy hog, though, you're right, though. It did. That go one was for a long one. Yeah. But now I'm like, now what am I gonna do? And
you know what sucks is Happy Sashimi that was in Pinole.
They're closing, huh?
They're gone.
Oh, I heard
they had the best fucking house salad dressing ever.
When I was getting my lashes done the last time, I think it was Priscilla and the other woman that works in there, I think they were talking about it. But I think Priscilla wasn't a fan. I think she said it was overpriced and not good.
It was pricey, but I thought it was good. But you know, I construct my own shit.
Your own, yeah. You don't just eat what you can order.
Yeah,
you make your own version of stuff. Yeah,
but they're salad, they had the best like little house salad.
Did they use ginger dressing?
Yes,
I love that.
And I've never had any.
My place has a good one. Did I say the name of the place? I don't think I did.
But yeah, no, that one's good. But fuck,
theirs was better.
And I'm sad.
Maybe I'll go and still eat the hibachi vegetables that I get with like the rice and a bloody, because they make some good ass Bloody Marys there.
And maybe you could try something else.
I don't know about that. I don't know. That's a risk. I don't know.
That's an adventure.
I like to stick to what I know.
I'm not willing
I don't know if I'm willing to try anything new. I just had my routine and I don't like to break it. And now I'm like, I don't want that anymore.
I don't have anything right now that I'm really on. I'm trying to find something.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, what now can I get into?
Yeah, the only thing I've been really loving lately is fucking the energy drink I've been drinking, which is a C4, a fruit punch C4. It's like sugar-free fucking drink.
I saw those in Walmart last night by the register, the night before by the register, and I wondered if anybody I knew had one. That's not the one that has like a apple pie flavor and shit, is it?
I don't think so.
There's some brand that has all these weird.
They have like Starburst flavors and shit. I don't like that. I just want
the pink one. I saw that before.
Yeah, I just want the fruit punch flavored one.
It's good?
So good.
You like it better than Red Bull?
Yes.
Oh, good.
So that's the only thing I've been on lately.
Yeah.
I haven't been eating anything.
That's not good.
No. Cheese.
I've been eating pretzel chips. That's been my thing still. I'm still on I haven't ruined those yet. But I don't know. What else? I don't know.
I keep saying
when I was sick, we were sick over the weekend and stuff. And I was like, I'm going to make soup. So I got all the shit to make soup and then I never made it.
Yum.
I might make it tomorrow. I'm not going to make it tonight, but maybe tomorrow.
I keep telling myself I need to fucking meal prep. I need to meal prep. It just makes
life easier.
Yeah. And you get all your fucking nutrients and you eat healthy.
I think meal prepping would be good for me because I don't mind eating the same thing every single day. I could eat the same thing every day for a month.
Yep.
And
meal prepping is great.
And the kids won't. They don't even like to eat the same thing twice in like a week.
Oh God.
They piss me off.
You guys aren't neurodivergent.
Yeah, at all. Like, well, I guess.
Dead giveaway.
Whatever. Yeah. No, meal prepping, I've never tried it. I've never done it.
It makes life so fucking easy.
Do you do it for every meal or just for dinner?
When we were doing it, Mark would always, do it for like breakfast, lunch, snacks, and then sometimes we would have it for dinner, but sometimes we would make healthy dinner. When I was doing it, I was eating. I would take ground turkey and I would cook it one of two ways, either just with a hell of Italian seasoning on it and black pepper, because I was trying to avoid salt.
Oh, okay.
And then I would mix that with either spinach or raw kale.
I remember.
And then I would slice half an avocado.
Lessons, remember?
Yep. And then I would slice half an avocado in there and just put hella Tabasco on it. Or I would cook it with this Mrs. Dash, I think it was like Southwest seasoning to make it kind of taco salad-y. And then I would do everything else the same way though. And I fucking could eat that lunch,
You
dinner.
ate it once a day, or you ate it?
I ate it twice. And then I would eat egg whites and oatmeal for breakfast.
Yeah, I remember your egg whites.
That's something I could eat all day, every day is egg whites.
Really?
I fucking love egg whites.
I guess I've never had them.
Not yolk.
I haven't had them. Are they slimy? Do they cook up?
No, I won't eat them slimy.
They cook up dry?
I cook them till they're dry.
Yeah. Maybe I'll need to watch you sometime to see what they're like.
Yeah.
So I really want to like eat better and like just tone up and like slim down a little bit. I don't want to lose a lot of weight, like 10 pounds or something.
Yes, I want to tone up really bad while I'm still able to, while I'm young enough that, I don't have to work harder to do it.
Yeah.
Like extra hard, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think
that's your child.
I was going to say, I think
going to yell at the neighbors, but it's our child.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
That's ours.
She's
out there with a full face of makeup on.
She has fucking winged eyeliner on right now.
They ain't put
So
winged
cute.
eyeliner on her, I don't think, since she was a baby. Remember Bunny did that when she was like a 6-month-old baby or something, and I wanted to kill her. And she came in here and she was like, hey guys. She had black wings and red lips and looked exactly like me.
Yes. Fria Jr. And she was like this.
Posing and like, yeah, happy to show us.
Oh, she's so cute.
Her face of makeup.
I love her. She's the
ridiculous.
fucking best.
In them cowboy boots with no socks on.
Yes.
I am against
I did it.
that. Yeah, I am totally against
She
that.
goes, you're not putting her socks on her? And I was like, no, it's hot. Fuck it.
This is
the white way.
Activity.
Yep. She's just cowboy boots on with no socks. And winged liner.
And bright red lips.
Yes.
Okay, I have a couple of write-ins that I noticed today.
I have a birthday, but then I have like the best write-in.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Did it come in today?
No.
By any chance? Okay, these two came in today.
Okay.
So I'll do these. Birthday shout out. Her 25th birthday is on September 30th. I still think that's so crazy that people in their 20s fucking listen to us.
I love it.
Right.
Okay, and I have that one, so I'm going to delete it actually.
Okay. Hey, Crystal and Pat. I'm probably so late, but I really wanted to write a birthday shout out to my best friend of 15 years, Brittany. Mm-hmm. Britt, thank you for being my best friend, partner in crime, literally, and therapist all in one. I hope you have the best year ever. Britt is your biggest fan and introduced me to the podcast years ago. We now bring up both of you and the HD podcast family in our daily conversations. Aww. You're part of our everyday lives. Thank you for reminding us that we are not the only dysfunctional ones out there. Sending so much love to Britt, the both of you, and the whole HD family. That's from Ellie.
Oh, happy birthday, Britt.
Happy birthday, Britt.
And thank you guys for listening and loving us. We love you.
So cute. Okay, here's another one. This one is longer, so I'm gonna try to not stumble all over this. Okay. Hi, Crystal and Fria. This write-in is a shout-out appreciation for you both, and I'll end it off with a mini dysfunctional family story. First, I want to shout out my friend Ariella for putting me onto this podcast last year. She's been my friend for about 15 years. She's seen and heard about a lot of my family dysfunction and has never judged me for it. Next, I want to thank you both for creating this space. It has helped me on my path to accepting myself and appreciating my chaotic upbringing. You both remind me of a better version of my mom and aunt and how I wish they turned out in this life. That's so sweet. Crystal is like my aunt, Italian white trash. Although my aunt is unfortunately still on a path of self-destruction, deep down she is a caring person. Fria is like my mom, Mexican, Italian, and German, and also a similar badass personality type. Wow. My mom passed back in 2015, but I will always know her as the woman who never took shit from anyone, finessed men out of money, even had one buying me toys and things I wanted as a kid, and always had her own unique style that was ahead of her time. Wow.
I love that.
Similarities. She sounds like a badass.
Hashtag Dead Mom Club.
Where was I? Okay. Thank you both for helping me heal that part of me that still wants that relationship with them, but will never have again in this lifetime. Okay, now time for that story. I actually remembered this when I was listening to Will talk about how he threw your mom's car keys in the bushes in the last Patreon episode. I was raised by my grandparents since I was 1. But when I was in middle school, my mom moved in with us for a while. One day when she was having one of her drunk episodes and I got mad at her, so I threw her favorite jeans out the window and they landed in the tree outside. I could barely see them as they were buried in the leaves, which I was not expecting, so I just never said anything. I went on with my day and forgot about them, as my mom never said anything either. Months passed. I know she was hot looking for them fucking jeans.
Pissed. You know how it is when you have a favorite fucking pair.
And your clothes disappear like that.
And you're like, what the fuck?
That will send me into a mother...
I'm still looking for a pair of gray sweats from like 3 years ago.
I get to accusing people. You know me.
Yeah.
I get like, I'm like, who was here? They're a fucking
They stole
thief.
it.
They for sure have my shit.
You find it under the bed fucking 6 months later.
Okay. As my mom never said anything either. Months pass, and when it was fall, the leaves start falling off the tree. One day, I hear my mom yelling and asking everyone how her jeans got in the tree. So I looked out the window, and sure enough, they were still up there. I never owned up to it, and she eventually dropped it. I'm not dropping it. I'm not. There's no way. I'm cussing
You're
out
putting everyone on restriction and shit.
I'm trying to fight. I'm cussing out everyone in the house. Oh my God, she eventually dropped it.
Can you imagine looking out and your jeans
my favorite jeans
are just in the
not
fucking...
just regular jeans. My favorite jeans that have been missing since seasons ago. Oh, I would snap. Okay.
Oh my God.
She eventually dropped it. I still don't remember how she got them out, but she did. She probably wore them. That's so funny.
I would have.
Yes.
I'll call the fire department to get my favorite jeans out.
Get my motherfucking pants down now. Oh my God. They've been there for seasons. Okay.
That's so
thank
funny.
you for listening to this long write-in. Love you both. And again, thank you so much for everything. That was a great story.
Oh, you're great.
That's a great fucking story.
That's so fucking funny.
Excuse me. Okay.
Here we go.
Wait, did I read two? I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Long-time listener, first-time write-in. So, it's a running joke with my friends. Oh, sorry. Let me get on the mic. It's a running joke with my friends that you never know what I'm up to or what I'm getting into. Same. I'm constantly saying, you can't make this shit up. Same. I thought I would share my most recent shit show. I figured you'd get a kick out of it. Sorry for the long story. When my sister heard, she replied, okay, Crystal.
Oh, God.
Anyways, I have a pet kangaroo.
Bye. Goodbye.
Girl.
Goodbye. Where do you live?
Bring that baby to my house. To Auntie, please.
Don't you even start.
I have a pet kangaroo. I know, long story.
Like, I have so many questions already. Is it a baby? Is it an adult?
And this is in Australia.
Is it an adult?
So, anyways, she isn't supposed to be in town.
No
so
shit.
I sneak her home, but she lives at my barn. So I had company coming in for the weekend, and I procrastinate and had to put up 15 loads of laundry and clean my entire house the night before. But I brought Virgie home. Virgie is the Roo.
Stop.
I brought Virgie home and put her in the backyard.
You're like, Virgie, just behave until I'm done.
Just be out there like a good girl.
Please.
Well, in my manic panic cleaning, I had my 8-year-old taking stuff to the garage, and she was taking it from the front for some reason. There is a door that attaches from the house. Well, the garage door was left open as well as the door from the backyard to the garage. So when I walk out front, my old dog is laying on the sidewalk, and I think, what the fuck, Virgie? So I run. Virgie, bitch. So I run in the backyard. She is gone. I run to the street in house shoes, shorts, bra, and night shorts. It's almost dark, so I start jogging now, not knowing what direction to go. Now, normally she would come to me, but most likely not under these circumstances. So after it's dark and I'm full-blown panicking, I call the cops. I know white people shit. Only because
you cannot call the cops for everything.
You can. Take it from me. You call them for whatever you want.
Oh my God.
I call the cops because I figure if someone has seen her, they will call it in, because what the fuck? It's a kangaroo in a Texas town. Anyways, the lady laughs at me and says she will send some units. I wasn't thinking or expecting for them to help me. I just wanted to pass along my contact so they could let me know if someone has her. So I'm walking back toward my house 3 blocks away and nearly get hit by 2 cop cars. By the time I make it to my house, there are 15 cop cars at my house. So embarrassing. So I tell them she is not violent and what her name is, so they all take off in separate directions. I go back in my truck combing the streets. Mind you, people are standing outside staring at this point. This turns into a 3-hour kangaroo manhunt. They had 30 officers out, the drone team, and SWAT.
Listen to me. Wait a minute. You're out in your truck looking for Virgie. Where are you going to put her if you find her?
She's a baby.
Is she getting in the front seat?
There's a photo of her attached.
Shut the fuck up.
I love this so much.
So you have the whole community services.
Everybody. The FBI is out looking for Virgie. So it says, this turns into a 3-hour kangaroo manhunt. They have 30 officers out, the drone team, and SWAT. The drones were flying over saying, Virgie, Virgie. Cops walking all over screaming, Virgie.
Okay, they were having fun.
I'm still in my trailer park trash uniform, so embarrassed.
A bra and night shorts.
Yes.
In a truck.
We finally found her and I caught her. She was on Channel 5, or she was on 5 different news stations.
Where did you find her?
And went viral on Facebook. Some of the posts are hilarious.
Virgie.
Mind you, this is just another regular day in my chaotic life. Bitch, look at Virgie.
Let me see Virgie right now. What? Let me see this.
Look at her hanging.
What is this? Like a fucking...
It's a mama pouch.
to hang her from the door?
When she's bad, she puts her in there.
You get in here right now and you take a nap.
Yes.
Oh my fucking
I need to show you guys watching this on video. Hold on.
Virgie.
Look at...
You're in trouble. Go to bed.
Look at Virgie. Look at her.
So they didn't question where she came from or none of that? Or I need to know where she was found.
I guess
I need an update.
I guess she didn't fucking get in trouble. They didn't take her. Hopefully she was like, I'm a wildlife rehabber, you know?
They fucking were having
Where
fun.
do we have kangaroos out in our wildlife?
They used every resource they had to have a wild kangaroo hunt.
I need you to write into me and tell me how you got a kangaroo.
How did you get a kangaroo? Where was she?
And where can I get one?
You're not getting a kangaroo. At one point, she was going to get a fucking alpaca.
I still want a pair of alpacas.
They look like cartoons. They have lashes.
They're so sweet.
They have big marshmallow heads. They look like fucking little cartoon people.
I've been watching... it's called The Useless Farm on TikTok and shit. She's the one that has the emus. The one named Karen that she just puts her arm out and Karen stops. Like she'll come for her.
Oh my God.
And she'd be like this.
Oh my God.
The emus are pretty cool. They're like fucking dinosaurs, dude. I'm not mad.
You're not getting a Virgie.
I love the Virgie story. When I read that, I was so excited.
That's hilarious. And you know the cops were having fun.
They were like, this is the best call ever.
Yeah.
Their wife calls her like, hon, I gotta call you back. I'm looking for a kangaroo in Texas.
A serious case right now. We're all tied up at the moment. I'll call you back.
In Texas.
That is hilarious. Her little face, and her
She's
hammock.
So cute.
Go to bed. You go take a nap now.
Virgie, I do need you to write back in and tell me how you got Virgie. Because I'm curious how in Texas you got Virgie. At first, I thought it was a write-in from fucking down under.
You know, if it was like Florida or something, you know, they allow hell of exotics. So I'm wondering if Texas is super lenient too.
Yeah.
You know, California, I think, is who we strict.
Nothing in Florida surprises me. Did you just see they had to kill? Which is fucked up.
The alligator just being an alligator.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about you?
Just put him back in the water.
Here's my thing, and I get everybody doesn't think like this, but I feel like when you die, you are no longer who you were. That is a shell.
Yeah.
Why are we killing a wild animal who is just doing what a wild animal does?
Yeah.
Because your stupid ass kept trespassing, and he gotcha.
Oh, is that how it happened?
Apparently, she was homeless, houseless.
Yeah.
Kept trespassing. She had a record of trespassing. They had told her the week before, stop coming in this area.
That's your fault at that point.
Right.
My thing is, don't kill animals for doing animal shit.
Right.
They're being a fucking animal. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to coexist. Like,
and there's hella people in the comments like, are you fucking dumb? An animal's life or a human's life? I'm like, she's already fucking dead, bro.
Right.
Like,
put it back where it's supposed to be, the alligator.
Right.
And go on about your day.
And it was a big alligator. It was a 13-footer.
I saw it, like, blocking the driveway.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And we kill it. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It is. It's shitty. Don't go where you know they're at.
Right.
Don't.
And go camp out or whatever you're fucking doing
Someone
in their
was like,
habitat.
how would you feel if it was your family member? And I'd be like, they're already dead.
I mean,
they're fucking dead already.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that question.
Yeah.
Like, I love my family, but their body after death holds no value to me.
So it didn't kill this woman. It just got her after she was already dead. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. That's what I deduced from what I was reading. I could be wrong. It could have killed her. Either way, your ass was told to stay out that area.
Yeah.
If it did get you.
Don't go in the fucking swamp if you know that's where they live.
And if there's signs, this is with previous other cases, if there's signs that say possible alligators in the water,
go camp somewhere else.
You're swimming at your own risk. You're in this area at your own risk. You've been fucking warned. I'm not taking that chance. You're not going to catch me if there's a sign up that says fucking alligators in here.
Yeah.
Just like if you go to Stetson Beach and they're like sharks sightings recently, you fucking know you're taking a risk.
Right. Don't kill the shark for being a shark.
Right.
Yeah.
But nothing in Florida surprises me.
Yeah.
At all. Ever. Never. Florida is a wild place.
Well, my rebounder delivered. So I hate to cut this short, but I gotta bounce. Ha! I gotta bounce.
You're a douche.
I gotta bounce, guys. Double entendre.
My notes say, oh, Graham died. His dick was out.
So, okay, listen. So many people want to see it, right? I get that. We can't. I just got flagged the other day. I told her for posting a Bloody Mary on my page.
We can't post it on our page.
So I think maybe, can you DM it?
I did DM it to a few people.
Okay.
I'm wondering, I don't even know if we can post on Patreon.
No, because remember, we got shit flagged on Patreon before, and that we cannot fuck with that. Yeah, because I'm not super familiar with their policies and shit. So we cannot risk that.
No.
So I think maybe DM it, and maybe DM it from your page. I don't know, from your personal page.
I already DM'd it like 6 times from our page.
From ours? Oh,
yeah,
God.
I'll DM it from mine.
Okay. I was just going to say, because sometimes I open messages and I communicate too with people lately. I would hate to open a fucking DM and see that shit before I'm ready.
It's all big purple
Before
balls.
I'm prepared, I would hate for that to happen. Go to your page, log in there and do it. That way, if it does get in trouble, we don't, you don't use that page that much.
Yeah, I really don't.
But
That's so funny.
I was really thinking, I think a DM is probably the safest way.
Yeah, I plan on posting it in Morticia. I just have to figure out how to use like cat files or whatever it is.
And some people were saying they were having trouble getting accepted into the group. So I don't know what that's about.
Really?
Yeah, some people on the I think it was in our Patreon comments. A couple people and some people were like, well, I'll try to invite you because I'm already in the group. And then they were going to try to work it out that way. But someone was having trouble getting approved.
Oh, if you want to join Morticia, just reach out to me and I'll invite you.
Yeah, I think
if
that's
you're
what
having an
you
issue.
sent me an invite. I think that's how you got me in.
Yeah, all my demented people. I was like, you. Will was like, no. You know,
I think I'll be ready to look at it eventually. If I could watch that boy get his face filleted off while he's still alive.
Dude, that was the worst.
If I could sit through that whole thing, I got to be able to look at Graham. So.
Man, that was the worst. Yeah. I think about that randomly.
I do too, because he was still alive.
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
All right, you guys.
Okay, thank you for joining us.
That's it.
That's it.
Suck it easy.
Go to bed.